I am tired. Oh, but yeah, I've been away for like a couple weeks. Just been on a family vacation in Japan, and I actually brought my camera with me, and I was thinking of doing vlogs in Japan, but it, my family is crazy, and I had to like take care of my grandfather for most of the trip. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be making excuses for not making videos for you guys for 2 weeks straight, even though I've done that a lot in the past, but I've been trying to get better, so I do feel kind of bad that I wasn't able to give you guys vlogs, so for now I'm just going to give you a massive vlog of my trip to Japan. It was a really fun trip, even though my family's a little bit crazy. We went to like all kinds of different inns in Hokkaido, which was a lot of fun, but of course I think since this is the YouTube channel that's meant to talk more about anime and games that I like, I think I should focus on that a little bit more. So, the major cities I visited that did provide me with some great stuff were Sapporo, what was the name? Sendai, and of course Tokyo, which has. You even need to explain why Akihabara is awesome. But yeah, it was a fun trip for me. I went to Sapporo for the first time, and it was an amazing city. It's like very wide, and yet it's a massive city, and yet you can get to most places in it through its subway lines, which are like massive. There's like a lot of shops down there. It's an underground city, and it's really fascinating. I kind of wish I had more time to see it, but we only had like a couple nights there before we had to go to the next inn in Hokkaido, which was a pity, but I still had fun, and I was able to get some good doujinshi from over there. Let's see. Yeah. From there, I got like these really great doujinshi, which I don't talk about enough in the site nowadays, do I? But yeah, this is one that I really liked reading. It's called Collabo Time, which is basically a massive crossover doujinshi with a bunch of characters from the Manga Time Kia lines. The Manga Time Kiara monthly magazine. So you got like K-On! You got Mugi from K-On! Here. Characters from Was Your Order a Rabbit? It's a good anime. Check it out if you haven't seen it. You got A channels, Run-chan and Toru here, which of course I love. Kinyo Mosaics, Alice. It's really fun to read. That just like basically shows how all of these series have similarities with one another, in particular the designs of some of them. Which, if you've seen Was Your Order a Rabbit and Kinyo Mosaic, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a fun little crossover doujinshi that I really like to buy these kind, so much so that I actually bought 2 of them that focus on Kinyo Mosaic and Was Your Order a Rabbit. So yeah, these are really hilarious, and I'm going to enjoy just having them around. By the way, these are all age type doujinshi. I usually don't buy the 18 plus type doujinshi unless they're like maybe from a con when I could get a proper recommendation, but that's more private matter. These are stuff that I really like to read. They're crossovers with series I really like, so if you ever see stuff like this, I do recommend checking it out. I should probably do more doujinshi videos talking about this kind of stuff, shouldn't I? But yeah, the other type of doujinshi I really want to get were for the Gold Princess Precure, which currently has become one of my favorite Precure series right now, because it's one thing, the characters are really cute. I, like everyone else, love Kiara. And the fights are really good. It's really well animated. And and one of the villains in the anime is named Princess Twilight. And she's voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro. They did that on purpose, didn't they? Yeah, so I bought 2 Gold Princess Precure Doujinshi, which I really, really like, and I'm just proud to have in my Doujinshi collection right now. But, of course, since I can't just show you and of course, the other thing that I'm probably going to write in the title of this video is going to be unboxing something. And for this, I'm just going to be unboxing a bunch of the games I bought. So, let's start off with this beauty, Muv-Luv Alternative. I also along with this game, I bought the original Muv-Luv. If you've never heard the Muv-Luv series, it's a really, really good visual novel series. I played the original games on the PC, which, yes, they were 18 and older, and these are like the PS3 versions, so they have to be for all ages. So, no sex scenes, but they're still really good. I love the stories in this, especially the story of Muv-Luv Alternative. Muv-Luv Alternative. Why did I put that upside down? This game, it didn't have that much sex scenes in it, actually. Maybe like, off the top of my head, I can think of like one sex scene in it, and it wasn't a pleasant sex scene. It was kind of technically, but besides that, and a really gross out scene that this game is really famous for, I absolutely love this game. It had a fantastic story, and now I'm just happy that I have a PS3 version of the game that I'm going to be able to play on my HGTV. This is a fantastic game, and I want to know. I got the limited edition of it because I love it so much. So let's take a look at what they actually provide in this guy here. First, they tape it up really damn well. Okay, might need some help on this. Be right back. Time for the ever reliable key. Okay, there we go. Okay, almost done. I had that. Be right back! Forget the keys. Scissors! Okay, and wow, that's a kind of cheapy feeling cover. Just look at this, it's really feels kind of cheapy. I wish they had maybe given me something a little bit better, but whatever. I still have the game, most importantly, which, yeah, I love the... Ooh, comes with a card from Chaos, the trading card game. I don't play it, but really nice picture of Takeru and Sumika, the main characters of this game. And, oh, would you look at this? A freaking decently sized instruction manual with character files, controls. Why don't we get more actually fairly thick instruction manuals like this? Damn it. Okay. Sorry I had to go off on a tangent, but when you have to deal with like PS Vita instruction manuals that are like 2 pages long, and you actually get a decent sized instruction manual like this with character files and all that, I kind of have to go off on that. So yeah, game with an actually decent instruction manual and all that. And one more thing that was in it, again, Takeru and Sumika. So what do we have here? Some kind of warning thing, and what the hell are these? Oh, pins! Really nice looking pins, actually. This is awesome. Look at this. They have like pins of all of the major mech that appear in this game. Yeah, it's a visual novel game with mechs, if you couldn't really tell. seriously, if you haven't heard or seen Muv-Luv Alternative, I suggest you go look it up on YouTube and watch some videos, because this is a really good series that apparently inspired another anime series that will not be mentioned, because I don't think it's in the same league as Muv-Luv Alternative. But yet the reader says that he was inspired by it. But yeah, a certain anime series that I'm not gonna bring it up just yet. I'll save that for another video. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Muv-Luv Alternative is fantastic. I'm glad I have this game in my collection now. I'm first going to probably going to replay the original Muv-Luv for PS3 just to get started. I mean, yeah, the interesting thing about Muv-Luv, it starts off as just a funny little school rom-com, and then it becomes this this kind of game that wouldn't be out of place in Super Robot Tyson, with finding evil, technically aliens. It went from school rom-com to sci-fi mech anime? Don't ask me. It's a good game, alright? Okay. So, Muv-Luv done with. Moving on. Another game that I really wanted to get during this trip was Oreimo Portable. Oreimo imoto ga konna ni kawaii wake ga nai. Oreimo imoto ga konna ni kawaii. Oreimo imoto ga konna ni kawaii wake ga nai. Portable ga suzuku wake ga nai. Good Jesus Christ, that name is too long. But yeah, this is a PlayStation Portable game that's basically has alternate endings to the anime series called Oreimo imoto ga konna ni kawaii wake ga nai. Hold on. Sorry, there's something on my computer. Alright, as I was saying, this is a PlayStation Portable game that features like alternate endings to these anime light novel series Oreimo imoto ga konna ni kawaii wake ga nai, which, if you've seen like the anime, you know how god awful that ending was there. So I just wanted to get this game because I heard that it has much better endings for all of these girls here. Even Kino, who got the ending in the anime, whatever. But I want to see endings for characters like Kuroneko, and of course Saori, and who else but Manami. Manami here, and Icing wouldn't be bad either, actually. So yeah, I bought this game because I wanted to get a much better ending to an anime series that I started off liking, and then the second season freaking happened and it messed everything up. I'm sorry, that's a tangent for another day, I think. But yeah, let's open this one up too. They never... Okay, I don't want to get into the box too much. I gotta be careful with... They wrap it too damn tightly. I don't want to ruin the box. Jesus. Okay, there. Hope I didn't scratch the box up. Jesus Christ, how many layers did they put on this thing? Okay. By the way, I bought these games from Traders, which is a really good anime game store, but that really gave me some really good prices, and yet I do have to say they wrap things like crap, but whatever. As long as I get the game, I don't care, and I didn't scratch the box, thankfully. So, everything is on the side like this. This is how they usually package PlayStation Portable limited editions in Japan. So, got the game itself, which, let's see. Oh, two discs. I wasn't expecting 2 discs. I don't know what the second disc is going to be all about, but Yeah. Again, a decently sized instruction manual for a PlayStation Portable gaming, yet the PlayStation Vita manuals are so freaking thin and they don't explain anything. Oh god, I gotta check my blood pressure later. So, game with 2 discs. I'm not sure why there are 2 discs. Oh, it has the original game, which I have too. That's interesting. Let's see. There's a really cute little manual that kind of shows stuff from the previous game. It has like a bunch of the CG from the previous game, which is nice. A lot of cute designs, concept art. That's nice. This is a cute, nice little book. Glad I was able to get the limited edition of this game, and the soundtrack. Awesome. So yeah, if you ever have a chance, check out. Recommend checking this game out because, believe me, if they can provide me with a better ending for Oreimo, then I would just say that alone is worth a purchase. It's made by Van Presto, so you know they can do endings better than the actual anime. Put that away. And last thing I have to show you guys is Muv-Luv Darkness. Funny thing about this game, when I was going through security at the airport, I pulled out my laptop like you usually do at the airport, but apparently in Japan they expect you to take out every little electronic thing. So they pulled out my iPad that I also had in there, my Blu-ray, my portable Blu-ray player, and they also pulled this out despite it not actually having any electronics in it. It's just a PlayStation Vita game, but they pulled it out. And you know, it's kind of embarrassing when the box art of this game on the back is like this. I mean, Jesus, they just put it out like this. They put like this on the. They put up like face up like this. It with like you see the two Muv-Luv characters kind of in their panties, and I like this series, but I don't want it to be seen in public. And yet the bastards at the TSA had to pull it out. I can't stand TSA, but that's a tangent I shouldn't be going into too much. I'm here to open boxes, so let's just open this one up. For those who don't know, the Muv-Luv series is a really fun little ecchi manga series that, if you haven't seen it, it's personally a really great guilty pleasure of mine. That if you don't mind like some underage boob cleavage, then it's a really fun little series. Recommend checking it out. And I've heard this game is really good. It's like got 4 stars on like the Japanese Amazon, so I decided to check it out. And again, Traders is screwing me with how they package. Actually, I didn't buy this at Traders. I bought it at Softmap, a store that's across the street from Traders in Akihabara. But yeah, I guess bad package, cheap, hard to get into packaging is a thing for these used game stores in Japan. Yeah, in case you're wondering, these are all like, they say that they're secondhand, so I'm assuming that they are used games, but they're still in really damn good quality, so I'm glad. So for this limited edition game, we get a lot of useless packaging, and a shirt. There's a shirt in here that I'm afraid to open up because it might be raunchy. We got the game itself and 2-page instruction manual that just flew out as soon as I pulled it out. I gotta go get it later, but yeah. Why is it that PlayStation Vita instruction manuals insist on being so freaking tiny? Whatever. Okay, so I'll get that later, but first I apparently also got a shirt that I'm going to open up. And I'm very scared that it might be something stupid. something perverted like the rest of this series is, but here goes nothing. Oh, okay, you know what, it's a giant pillow cover, and it's a body pillow cover, and I can guess what it is. If you don't... Alright, I'm going to do this for you guys, because I love you guys, so... I am going to sell my decency out for the sake of this video. You better appreciate this. It's a pillow cover of Yami, everyone's waifu. What am I doing with my life? Look, I have a freaking pillow cover from an underage looking girl. So, sorry about my little mental breakdown. So, I had a fun time in Japan. I got a lot of good stuff. I got a giant pillow cover. And yeah, so I hope I entertained everyone with my mental breakdowns and my unboxing of some hopefully fun games that, if they are really good, I'll provide reviews for them later. My next upcoming review will be for the Tengoku Hand, another Super Robot Tyson game that I have mixed feelings for, but I'll get into that in the actual review. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go take a nap. Not with a body pillow with Yami-chan on it. I'm not, okay? So, yeah, have a nice day, you guys, and...